The haze of yesterday's decision seems like the sloppiest slinging of bullshit, out and away from myself that I've never seen. Things only feel acceptable when I've decided they're right, for whatever reason. And the dim dark indigo creeping sighs me on as a flag of surrender away from the chance to do anything else. For another half of the day, I'll be lost and do nothing about it. There's no way the present could feel good unless I call it the past. The only noise I feel comfortable creating is the clash of crystals. I can barely handle hearing them in my solar plexus. I can't bid to look in their eyes. Snakes. I talked to a guy on the street. He was going about his business as usual, so I pushed all my shit onto him. I was shocked. The look on his face seemed to slide into shapes of both friendly casual repulsion and intense intrigue that he could not hide. He already knew what I was telling him. 1 and 6. Critical. Critical? And the easiest place to hide is in plain sight because it's a place I've never ventured. It's terrible. I have to brush against everything when they smudge onto me. Things aren't simple, lady. People are packed in pathways onto piers, up pews, and through piss-puddled floors out here. Up yours. Then everyone turns and says, "Things are great, things are beautiful in this world," as if anything has changed since yesterday or the day before. 5 and 3. Someone over here, someone else crying. Fine, what's wrong? They can't hold back their flow. Wriggles and gray matter are squirming and it bleeds out like a reaction. They're laughing for some tartarated reason. Good for them. What was I ever fighting for yesterday? Had to know. Honest. Honest. Where am I? Who? How? What and when, if those ever really matter? I couldn't answer those questions, not because there weren't answers to the barks of inquisition, not because my muscles are unwilled to make the movements to produce the tones of consonants, but because, what's the point? The only thing I can assume is addiction to something as a weak patch. To cover all the basics I can't seem to find anywhere. It's so easy to lose sight of the feeling behind the words "can do anything." It's such a hard feeling to find, so when it is gone, it's doubly painful. The emptiness in my jail, worse than if it were filled with venom, injected directly into my thin lines. I'd just as much go scream at monsters in the woods during midnight than plead to divine interdiction for hell. Well, for furtherance of healing my heart and strengthening my head off to new height. Damn. Pointless prattle. Man with a missile